Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back with Holly's Adventures. And in today's episode we are finishing off the last of the Royal Capital. So I have gone and cleared the enemies out of here off camera. Purely because I went to see what was up here to sort of get a rough idea of what I was dealing with, and yeah, I kind of got jumped. So yeah, again, all of this will be buried as well, so you won't get through here either, so make sure you're grabbing the slot again before ending the Royal Capital. And well, you can basically clear this out right up until the point that you've beaten the boss that follows after the giant boss, the magma boss, whatever he's called. But obviously when we get to that point, I'll obviously point it out anyway, just so you know what the cut-off point is. Right, so from here, just loot this body, and then we can head up this tree route here. Dog. Yeah, there's a gargoyle to deal with there, but we kind of want to get. There's a golden tree down there that we ideally want to get. Whereabouts are you, Holly? Oh, okay. Right. I'll see if I can. Okay, I'll hold off a minute then before I do anything, because I mean there is a gargoyle here as well, and I might need your help dealing with him. What is this gargoyle doing? One good thing with this one, by the way, folks, is once you kill him, he stays dead. So you only have to find him once. Okay, so obviously that stairwell there is where we went down to get down to the side bit there, and then up there obviously is where the grey site was, just to clarify. So now we're going back up the tree route. There's a Colosseum over there as well that you can go visit if you choose. But we're not going to bother with that because I've got no need to go up there. There's only one Colosseum that we want to be going to, but not just yet. Oh, wrong way. that's the case, then I'm going to go to the grey site and restock my flasks as well then, because I'm down to like 3 or 4 left. Oh, I need more golden seeds to equip. Okay. So I'm picking you up from the boss store, am I? Alright. Yeah, I gotta head back up as well. I'm gonna have to kill a few enemies to get up. That's fine. Oh wait, actually yes, I think I can. I'll show you guys how to get to that one in just a minute. Just a minute. So to get to that item we want to go up this branch here, I think. Or is it further up? It might be further up actually. Yeah, no, it's further up. It's the other branch we want. So we need to go all the way up here. Right, Jesus. That is enough out of you two. Get lost. I'm going to give you a chance to jump me now. I think you can do one. Okay, so to get to that item, what we need to do is head on to this branch here, onto this roof panel here, and then from here we go here, get lost, and here we go. Nothing exciting, it's just a holy grease which puts lightning on our blade, but yeah, for the sake of the playthrough, I think I'd show you guys that. Okay, let me just remake myself human so that we can get Holly. And I'm going to use my shield ability to heal up, because I've taken some damage. I'll chuck a flask out as well actually, because I've got enough of them. Trying to reduce how many flasks I waste, because just through this door is a boss fight that we're going to be dealing with, one that I call Goldilocks. And then after that we have another small little stretch to go where we then have to face another boss as well. And we're going to basically clear both of them out in one episode hopefully. And hopefully this will wrap up the majority of the last 50 characters. Here we go. Good. literally ripped him apart. Okay, so we are almost done with the majority of the main part of the Royal Capital. So just to show you guys, if you come out through here, this basically leads you back down where we've been before. In fact, let me just show you very quickly. So if you come through here, you'll find this lift. This lift is accessible once the city goes to Ashen. And basically it just brings you down here, and this is where me and Holly cleared out earlier, as you can see. Obviously we'll have another look at that at a later date, but I just wanted to show you guys that. We're now going to head on up to the next boss fight. And to do that, we need to head right to the far end, to the balcony. Now, this grey site that we just got in here, we will lose it temporarily once it goes to Ashen, because there'll be another boss fight that will pop up in there that we have to deal with. And I can honestly say she's an absolute cow. Cannot stand that boss. So once we've cleared that side out, we'll go down this side. And we are going to head up this tree branch in just a moment, but first we're going to go to the other parasol over here. I think there might have been some items in here. I could be wrong. No, I was wrong. Maybe that's later, I'm not sure. I'll be sure to take a look in there later though, when the city goes to Ashen. That's fine. There's nothing really hostile through here anyway. Well, apart from possibly one enemy, but shouldn't be too much of a problem to deal with. So here's our next grey site. This is the final grey site of the Royal Capital. There's Holly. I'm just debating whether it's worth grabbing another summon. Actually, I could just use the NPC one that's up the top here. She's actually really good, because it's Melina, basically, the one that's been travelling with us, which is a really good medic. So I'd say between myself, her and Holly, we should theoretically be alright. In theory, anyway. Alright.
Graceless, tarnished.
So the throne that sits before us is the throne of the Elden Lord.
What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn, Praetor Rykard, Luna Princess Rani.
So yeah, some of these we haven't come across yet, but...
Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. kings.
Alright, so this is Margot the Omen King. He does hit like a truck, so be warned. Make sure he's got levels. Continue on. You're probably going to want to summon up heavy deal with him. Let us end your curse, if those thrones are your curse.
Shall not be forgiven.
Oh, we just destroyed his own throne. Got it. Oh! And we get the Margot's Great Rune, plus the remembrance of the Omen King. Right, so the next thing we need to do is head up these stairs and attempt to try and gain access to here. Now at this moment in time we cannot do that because we still have a few other bits that we must do. We must journey to the land of snow. However, we won't be doing that straight away. We're going to be dealing with a few other optional bits first of all. So first things first, we need to rest at this grave site and Millennia will talk to us again.
Allow me a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree, no? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Okay, we now have the medallion that we needed. So from here, we're going to fast travel to the East Rampart. And I'm going to show you guys now how to get to the snow area, but that will be as far as we go. So if we come out of here, head this way, let me just bring the lift up. through here, past the fountain, and up onto the main road. And then from here, instead of going towards where the tree monster was, we're going to go the opposite direction towards this door down here. Now originally we wouldn't have been able to open it because Margot was still alive. In order to get through here you have to have killed Margot. Once he's dead you'll be able to actually get through this door. Here we're going to head up the stairwell. Actually, before we do that, I think there's some bits down here as well. Let's just have a quick ganders. Make sure we're not missing anything. I mean, obviously, again, all of this is going to get buried as well. You will be able to gain access to this side, but you have to come in from the snow area to get to it. And you will want to come down here as well because there is some new stuff that will appear. Know that I can stand up to those guys. There's another one coming up at the top of the stairs, so that's good. It means we'll be able to get the items without too much aggro. Right. Okay, so once you've cleared out all your items down there, you want to start working your way up this stairwell here. And there's going to be a few more mobs at the top. Some of them are probably going to hit quite hard there. Come here, coward. Alright, pest. Okay. That was an entertaining fight, to say the least. Right. We can ignore that bit. Right, so we need to make our way through here next. And with our medallion that we got, we can activate this on up. You alright, Holly? You've gone very quiet. Yeah, but you are welcome to just come up the lift towards the snow area. I'm just about to start making my way across the, well, what I call the bridge where the horse backslider is. Drake talisman. Where am I being shot from? Oh, there he is. Crossbowman. Okay, so as we come through here, there'll be another guy on the left. So I'll go ahead and do that with him. Having lots of stamina really does help. Okay, now send your horseback ride up. There we go, he's dealt with. This. And then we just need to basically work our way all the way to the end here, to this tower. And then we'll be at the lift that will drop us down to our first grave site for the snow area. If we take a right turn from here and head across the other bit over there, there's actually an optional boss fight that we can do. Which I might just show you in a minute, but I want to get the grave site first. Just in case I get killed, because I don't think I can summon Holly for it. Unfortunately. I mean, I could be wrong, but... Plus I need to get my flasks back as well. So here we are in the Forbidden Wilds. And I'll just show you where we are on the map. Obviously over here is where we're headed. But we're going to be summoning Holly up for that to give us a hand, because this area is treacherous. But if we go back on ourselves a minute, up the lift, I'm going to show you guys the optional boss fight. I don't know how it's going to go. I could very easily get my ass handed, but we'll see. I suspect Holly would probably have a better time, because she's got powerful magic at her disposal. Okay, so from here we want to head over this way. So obviously we came through that archway over there. We're going to go through this other open archway. Which leads to the capital outskirts. As you can see, it's going dark and cloudy. Here we go. Grab this golden root, and we're up against the Fell Twin. There are two of them. They can be backstabbed, which is rather handy. They can also be countered as well, as you can see. it's all really made clear as to why I'm taking these roles out to the there's a reason for it. So obviously we get the Omen Killer Rolo ashes, but that's not the only reason why I wanted them dead. Now that they're out of the way, if we continue along this path, you will find another grave site. This grave site is the... hold on, let me just... is the Divine Tower of East Alatus Gate. And if we make our way up through these doors into the Divine Tower, we can go to the top of the tower with Margot's Great Rune and activate the Great Rune. Bit on the foggy side up here. There we go. And we can there we go, Margot's Great Rune. Just quickly show you guys that. So there he is. This one greatly raises maximum HP, and then the other one we've got is used to perfect rebirth. I'm not sure what that means, but although that one I think we haven't, I don't think we've actually done the Divine Tower to that one yet, so that's another one that we'll have to take a look at. I think I know where that one is, but we'll do that in another episode anyway. And of course there's another grey site up here as well at the top of the tower for your convenience. Alright folks, that's going to be it for this episode. We'll pick things up next time. I'm hoping to pick off some optional dungeons in the Atlas region. I just need to do some mapping and work out where they all are. And I might have to also convene with Holly because I'm not sure which one she has and which ones she doesn't. So yeah, take care folks, see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.